Hello and welcome to Montgomery, Alabama. We're excited to be here. A couple of teams prepared for a showdown to see who will emerge as victors in today's IS4S Salute to Veterans Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. On the move from inside is 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Notre Dame's offense will take the field first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes his way out to the 20 before he's stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will go to work for the first time today. Offense in a bunch formation. Dropping back, it's Morton. Hauls it in. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Virgil. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Off the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Douglas. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Red Raiders headed quickly to the line. They want to run this quarterback. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Going for 6. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Now the play fake. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Hey, when everything else is covered, sometimes you just got to look to the big fella. I mean, it might not be the right matchup, but I got the size, I can throw it to him, and he rewards you with the score.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Grabbed in the middle, it's Fields. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Off play action. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to throw, it's Carr. Pressure coming. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in the hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sticky. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. RPO complete to open the drive. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The play action fake. Quarterback just flat, missed it, incomplete. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on third and short. To the air, it's Carr. Got his man. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got him wide open. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Caught in the backfield, it's Love. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Irish send out the punt unit. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for a man, it's Morton. Catch in the middle, it's Eakin. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
The Red Raiders really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Virgil. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. It's 1st down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, you just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree. And if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating this season.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. To the air, it's Morton. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Red Raiders have this offense rolling. Grab behind the line. It's Carter. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here on 2nd and 9, sends 3 receivers to the right. Trying play action. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Taking it the other way. He's at the... And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Irish!
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Virgil. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Leaves it with the back. Spins away from the defender. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Well, this guy already has a touchdown. He almost had his second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Quarterback on the keeper. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the returner goes down. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Things did not go on the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity. Breaks into the open. The 50. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner is stopped. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Back to throw, it's Morton. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Got the quick completion. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Backed up now, here's second and long. Off the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got it in the middle, it's Fields. Put it right on him, sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
There he goes. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Fields. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll do it himself. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Using his legs, it's Sticky. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. 3 wideouts to the right on 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's Morton. That's caught, it's Douglas. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
And that right there might be the play that they look back on if they end up winning this game as the key play in the game. In a 2-minute situation trailing, you're just trying to get a completion to get the momentum going, but they come up with a huge explosive play, and that might be the one that wins the game.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Douglas. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone and the 13. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Virgil. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They move on top here in the fourth.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
If he can make this one, the lead will be 3. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5, and the returner will be knocked down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to pass, it's Carr. Gets it out fast. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. And they come out with a field goal lead. Defense just got to stop. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.